The Massachusetts Senate has approved an $11 minimum wage. The Patriot Ledger has the story. They have voted to raise the minimum wage from $8 to $11 an hour by 2016. Subsequent increases are going to be tied to inflation. The bill was approved 32-7 on Tuesday, and after 2016, future increases will be tied to the Consumer Price Index, specifically for the Northeast. There are 10 other states right now that tie their minimum wages to the inflation rate. Now it goes to the House and, or rather to the State House, where Governor Deval Patrick has generally been supportive of the idea. The state's minimum wage has not changed since 2008. It is not currently adjusted for inflation automatically. Remember, Lewis, that if inflation adjusted, the minimum wage today would already be right around $11. In 2012, it would have been something like $10.68 relative to the 1968 minimum wage. So the $11 an hour number in 2016 is likely still going to be lower than the 1968 minimum wage.
Yeah, it's pathetic. Of course, I'm glad Massachusetts is doing this and forcing McDonald's to pay their employees something a little higher. But yeah, it's a little late.
Separate from all of the discussions on the economic side about whether raising the minimum wage is good, bad for the economy, there's one group, Lewis, that is always against raising the minimum wage, and it is those who make slightly more than the minimum wage. And we know about this because they don't want to become the lowest earners. So sometimes the strongest opponents of raising the minimum wage are those earning between 50 cents to $2 above it. And this has been widely validated psychologically. If you were second to last, you're more likely to want to take from that person who is last than that person who is first.
Yeah, it's some sort of weird pride mechanism that I personally cannot relate to because I understand the good that this would do. I don't, at my door job and making not much more than minimum wage, to be honest. So, but hey, you know what? If it were to rise to meet my level, I'd be perfectly okay with that.
And you have to also understand that there would be, I hate to use this term, but there would be chained or trickle down benefits from that as well, from those lowest earners having a little bit more money. As we know, that is far more stimulative than the highest earners having a little bit more money. They just sock it away in a bank account. Next, we will be joined by Luke Vargas from Talk Radio News Service. Last time he joined us from Jordan. Today, he is in Warsaw, Poland, standing by to talk to us. Stay with us. Excellent show. DavidPakman.com/Thanksgiving13. Take advantage of it. Only 3 or 4 more days on this one.